Okay, bro, it should be up. Um,
Check. Yeah, I see it.
you see it? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it on my phone too, so I can like see the comments and stuff. The first few seconds of every single stream, I'm just like fumbling around like a buffoon, bro. Like, just making sure that it's actually running and I'm not just yapping.
Yeah.
You know. Um, have you ever accidentally like done a stream and then like realized it wasn't actually live and you were just talking to the?
Oh, I would have been pissed.
Oh, bro,
Nah, I always have my phone next to me to see if it's actually working, bro.
oh, dude, that's
There's
smart,
no.
bro.
I
I've
always
done,
open it on my phone.
bro. That's genuinely smart because I've done that before. Like sat there yapping for half an
A,
hour,
a
like.
whole really?
Yeah, dude. One time
Okay.
I was like yapping for like half an hour, like locked in, like sweating, like scaling my heart out, and then I was like, oh wait, it's not even on, bro. It's like it was so
Nah, bro.
sad, bro. Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? It's Lilo, and I'm here with the goat himself, Restless Gambler.
Nah, you're the goat, bro. You're the goat, bro. Come on now. Come
Thanks,
on now.
thanks, bro. Thank you. But yeah, dude. Today, man, we're power scaling the first grade sorcerers. Um, had to bring Restless back because this dude is an encyclopedia when it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen knowledge, bro.
You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. This one's. I was thinking about it when you asked me to stream. I was thinking about. I was like, damn. There's some chapters I don't remember, especially Mei Mei. When we get to Mei Mei, I'm not gonna know anything. I don't know anything about Mei Mei, bro.
Hey, bro. Honestly, I barely know anything about her either. I have like one panel on her here. Um, So yeah, this is actually going to be a super dope stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. What's up, Timmy? What's up, Anime Monarch, Hunter Grandmaster, Jotaro? What's up, everybody? What's up, Bromus? Um, but yeah, we can just go ahead and get started, bro. So I have a few slides here that just show off like a bunch of different feats from the first grade sorcerers. So like, I'll yap a small bit and then let you yap too, just to like so we can give our thoughts on these things.
Mhm.
So and oh dang, maybe I should have like streamed it to you on Discord too. But like, um, do you think it'll be cool if you can just like look at it from your phone, like
Yeah,
as
I'm
I go?
looking.
Okay,
Yeah,
sick.
I'm looking on my phone.
Okay, sick, sick. So and I think is the stream caught up. Yeah,
Oh
yeah, sick,
damn,
sick,
I
sick.
forgot about this.
Yeah, bro. So this is like an interesting piece of dialogue,
Oh crap.
bro. So like, Mei Mei and Nanami, they say that they're physically more powerful than Kusakabe. But
Mhm.
like Nanami can't imagine Kusakabe losing to him. And then they like spend the next like couple pages of the whole chapter just glazing Kusakabe and like saying how he got to first grade without a curse technique, so he's just cracked.
Yeah.
And he also just has like insane feats. Like he blocked the Uzumaki from Kenjaku, and this was a Uzumaki right after absorbing Mahito.
Mahito. Yep.
So it's like super strong and like something I was thinking, bro, was do you remember that line of dialogue Kenjaku was like if if Geto had fought Yuta at full power, like didn't waste a bunch of curses at the parade thing, then he would have beaten Yuta in that clash.
Yep. I remember that.
So I was like, is this like a Yuta like a start of series Yuta wiping attack that Kusakabe just blocked? You know that it might be at that level.
Mm.
And I think a lot of people use like this chapter where Kusakabe was fighting Sukuna to say like Kusakabe was the strongest first grade sorcerer. But I want to hear your thoughts on that. Like, did I miss anything, or like what are your thoughts on those things?
Um. Yeah, I just remembered of this entire chapter. It was when he was fighting Sukuna. Um. Kusakabe.
It
I
low
don't
key
know.
felt like a
I
meme
find him.
chapter at some
Yeah, it
points.
did. It did. I feel like Kusakabe is really overrated in my opinion. I've seen people say like Kusakabe can beat like Disaster Cure Spears all at the same time. Like, what are we, bro? What are we
That's
doing here?
wild.
Uh, that's wild. It is wild. But I did forget about this chapter. Like, they were glazing him the entire time.
Hmm.
And the Kenjaku thing, that really like I never, I don't like Kenjaku, so I never really like actually thought about what happened in that chapter. The guy said at Uzumaki, there's a huge hole, and then like Kusakabe's like blocking something, but he's not in the hole. It's really weird, bro. Wait, was he
True.
in the hole? No, he wasn't in the hole, right?
No, I think he was like to the side of it, and like Kenjaku said that he used simple domain, and he's just like bleeding a little bit, but no one else took any damage.
I'm so confused, bro.
So like I don't
Yeah, he
really.
did. He did use civil domain. Yeah, I remember him saying that. It's just like, what did he actually do? Like, there's a huge crater there,
I think
but
he like reflected it,
oh,
like
that's crazy.
like it like bounced off
Wait,
and
is he
like
in front
slid
of
to
it?
the
No,
side.
he's not. Where is? Oh, he's at the. Wait, no, he's at the back actually. Wait, is that him right there?
In the like in
Like,
like the
you see the
clouds
smoke?
at the very
Yeah, the
back.
smoke.
That might be him.
Oh,
But because he like so what was it? It was like Kenjaku was right in front of Miwa,
Miwa, yeah.
and like then Kusakabe appears in front of Miwa, and then the explosion is just like not hitting them. So something he did with his simple domain like sent the whole Uzumaki like in a slightly different direction, I think.
Damn. Hold on. Hold on.
And
Wait.
it kind of makes sense too when you see him like reflecting Sukuna's slashes and stuff.
Kusakabe's got it. Hold on. What? But hold on. The Uzumaki. I've seen people bring this up. Let me see if there's. I'm just trying to see if there's like a comparison before I say something stupid. Let me just open JDK0 real quick. I
Okay.
gotta see this.
And one more
Uh,
thing I wanted to point out was like, so Mei Mei says that in terms of horsepower, her and Nanami are stronger than Kusakabe. So like, I guess they mean in terms of like physical strength, they're stronger. Um, and that would actually make Kusakabe physically pretty weak because like Yuji at the start of Shibuya is already stated to be like just about equal to Nanami in like striking power. So like,
yep.
so like if they were to just fight like in terms of physical strength, like Kusakabe is like a start of Shibuya Yuji victim, but with his techniques, like his shadow style stuff, simple domains and whatnot, and like the range it has and all that, like he's debatably the strongest first grade, debatably, but that's definitely why I wanted to like talk about it openly and like hear your thoughts.
Yeah. So I opened up I opened up JJK0 to see like the how the Uzumaki looked back then compared to the one that was used against Miwa. Yeah, so I seen people bring it up. Basically, the one that's used against Miwa is like just Maito, and it's not like a full power Uzumaki. So like when you was talking about how Geto would have beat Yuta if he had all of his cursed spirits, this wouldn't like the one that he used against Miwa, the Uzumaki used against Miwa wouldn't be representative of that. Like, should I send you it or?
Oh, hold up. I do have a Viz open too. If you want me to open
Oh yeah,
Viz,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can open Viz. Go to just
like JJK0.
yeah, JJK 0.4.
Okay,
You can see like different cursed spirits inside of the Uzumaki compared to the one against Miwa, which is like um just Maito.
I low key don't think I've ever read this fight. I think I just watched the movie. Um, this is actually
Bro, there's
pretty
so much like just cap around this fight. It pisses me off, bro.
really.
Like, wait, hold up. Actually, just look at the Uzumaki real quick though.
Yeah,
Just before I start ranting.
yeah. I think I is this the page you were talking
Yeah,
about?
that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you see like different hands, feet, like the faces, cursed spirit faces, and then you go back to like the one used against Miwa, and it's literally just Maito's limbs and this like face in the middle.
True. Yeah, so it is a different one. Like, which one do you
So
think was
it's like a
stronger?
weaker one. It's a weaker one because it's just Maito in there.
Okay. And you know, I am noticing here he says it's curse technique maximum Uzumaki against Yuta. I wonder if he said
Yeah.
maximum against Miwa too. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me see. There's something else because like you remember how he used mini Uzumakis versus Yuki. I don't even know if he said. You know what? Why am I bringing this up? I think it's because like if he has to say maximum in order for it to be let me see what he says. He doesn't say anything. He just does it. What the heck?
Against
Let me see if he
against Yuta. I mean against
Yuki.
Yuki. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
against
okay.
Yuki. Let me just see if it's the same over here. Um, damn, what chapter was that?
Bro,
Oh
maximum
damn,
techniques are interesting, honestly. Like, I don't think we get a full explanation into what they actually are, but it's you just
bro,
assume
we
it's
get
like
we get like
the stronger
oh,
version of the technique, I guess.
bro, we get like three. I'm pretty sure, bro. Like Ghettos, Jogos, and Ketchizu, I think, or Esso. One of those. I forget whose name it was. Esso or Ketchizu's. It's so weird. We don't get anyone else's.
It is weird. Like, I wonder who can do it. I wonder if everybody with a curse technique can do a maximum, or if it's just like the higher end, like first grades and up, can only.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, it's not the higher end because again, freaking. Well, who was it?
Well, you said
I'm
like
trying to remember whose name it was.
Echizo or
Esso,
like the
yeah,
curse
Esso
wound.
or catches. Yeah, one of those brothers, those fodder brothers that got cooked by pre-Shibuya Yuji and Nobara
Yeah, I
had
know.
it, bro. Like,
You're right. Did he get cooked by Nobara? That's pretty wild.
yeah, like they had it. Not they. It was the guy with the wings. His maximum was Wing King, and it like he had like uh butterfly wings, and he was like shooting blood. It was so weird, but he had it, and then like next we saw Jogo, and then we already had Ghettos. Like it's super weird, and that and reverse not reverse cursingly reversal. Like we only get Kenjaku's and Gojo's. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's only
that's
those
wild.
two.
I hope that like Gege like writes a book that like goes more in
Oh, that
detail on
would
some of
be
the
so
things.
cool.
That
He
would be
needs to
cool.
do that.
Because
That would
there's
be
a
cool.
lot of stuff that he could like still go in detail on. He doesn't even need to continue the story. Just like write a little like lore book, like data book of his own, and just explain
Yeah.
all the like do the standard like Gege Yap sesh, but for like everything would be cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I think this Uzumaki that he used against Miwa was weaker. Um, huh. I'm looking at the panel right now. I'm like I'm so confused. Like did Kusakabe like blitz everyone there and then like push them back?
Yeah, I don't know
Like what did he do
because
here?
he is like stanced up and like bleeding a little bit, so it looks like he took some damage, but no one behind him did.
Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. That's why I was confused. Okay, so maybe this isn't like a crater for real. Okay, no, it's definitely a crater. Yeah, this is definitely a crater. It's so weird. Like when you look at the panel, it looks like he's moving. It looks like the Uzumaki is pushing forward. I mean, it's supposed to be pushing forward. It might be like Kusakabe probably went in front of it and it like pushed him back. I think that's what it
Oh
might
yeah, it
have done.
might have done that. That is possible. But like pushed him back and everyone behind him perfectly is like kind of
I'm
weird.
so confused. I am
Yeah.
so confused on what happened here, but
It is a
yeah,
confusing
Kusakabe's
thing.
kind of broken, I guess.
He
He
is,
is.
bro. And so like so he's pretty strong. But let's keep going with some of these feats here. So like another first grade who's really strong is Naobito. I'm not even sure if I'm saying his
Oh,
name
I
right.
freaking love that guy, bro.
He's
Oh my
dope.
gosh.
He's super
Oh,
dope.
and his curse technique is like I think my second favorite in the series, bro. Oh my gosh, I love that guy, bro.
Like isn't there
Oh,
isn't there dialogue where it said that he was the second fastest sorcerer, like the
yeah,
only one faster was Gojo?
yeah.
Bro, the other thing is like on screen they say he was faster than Jogo too.
Yep, yep.
And like like in the manga when he gets like one shot by Jogo, they go more in detail. And they say the reason he got one shot like was because like losing an arm made him slower,
Yeah.
which is pretty interesting. But so it makes me think like if he still had his arm, he probably could have like survived Jogo and just like ran away.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't have beaten him, I don't think, but he would have ran away for sure. Like because obviously he just came out of a domain. The reason he had no arm was because Dagon was just torturing the guy. Like,
Yeah.
but in an actual. Oh my gosh, bro. Is this agenda? It might be. Oh no, like I'm trying to think. Like, did he? Nah, this is just completely off the top of my head right now. I'm trying to think. Like, I think Jogo has the AP to really like damage Naobito, but like, bro, Naobito, if he's actually trying against Jogo, is blitzing the crap out of him, bro. Like,
yeah, it might go
Naobito,
just like how it went with Dagon, bro.
it's a whole rabbit hole. Like, we'll get into the rabbit hole after we yap about like the more surface level things. But yeah, Naobito's super strong. He is super strong. We'll get into the rabbit hole later, but for right now, I think he would have like escaped from Jogo. Jogo's like max meteor and like he has some crazy. It was like what you said in my video that he's like he has so much power, but like he's a glass cannon. I think Naobito could put up a fight, but the AP Jogo has, it would have definitely cooked Naobito. He doesn't have RCT. Like, he's getting his arm cut off by Dagon's Shikigami, bro. Like, you know, he doesn't have any like, oh, what's that word? Damage control things like Kusakabe has. Kusakabe, oh my gosh, I just remembered something.
What?
I just remembered something, bro. For Kusakabe.
What happened?
Okay. Oh my god, did I tell you about this before? Bro, you remember when Sukuna stopped Kusakabe and them from moving when Jogo was shooting his maximum meteor?
Yeah.
So, the two fodder that they were fighting before that, they died to the maximum meteor, right?
Yeah.
Panda got hit by it, but he lost a core, right? And Kusakabe got hit by it, but he just tanked it.
Yeah, you did tell me that before. Like,
I told you about that, right?
I had never noticed that before. You did tell me.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that, bro. Kusakabe is broken. I'm pretty sure that's why he's freaking bleeding here. Wait, hold on.
Is that the reason why? Because he blocked maximum meteor.
Hold on. I remember him being like under mad rubble, bro. Let me see. I think it's in the chapter before.
You want me to pull that chapter up?
Yeah, it is in the chapter before, and he is bleeding in the exact same place.
What chapter number is that?
133.
133. Okay. And let's see, 133. And Bromus in the comments said, how would he blitz Jogo? Dagon's statements only.
Yeah, we'll get into the rabbit hole in a second.
Okay.
It's because of the rabbit hole. It's because of the rabbit hole. That's why I was gonna say it.
Yeah, and like what I was gonna say is when we get to the tier list, like when we're making the tier list, would you want to react to some of the comments in the chat there too, like debate some of them during that, or would you want to save that for the poll stuff?
Oh no, you can just bring it up as soon as like you see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so was this the chapter you were talking about, bro? The
yeah. So if you go like right there, you see the
he is bleeding in the same spot.
You see the huge meteor, and then you see like him under everything, because like they couldn't escape it in time.
You might be right.
I don't know. I freaking.
Because he's just under the rubble.
Panda,
he survived, but took some
Panda's
damage.
in his gorilla form because he got a core taken away. Like the core died because of the meteor, and we see that later on when Kashimo kills his other core. No, he kills. What does Kashimo kill? Is it 2 or 1? I think he kills. Ah, damn. I'm forgetting, bro. Panda's lore is really weird. But yeah, he loses. He already lost a core there, and then he loses like 2 more to Kashimo. I'm pretty sure, and that's why he's like a little stuffed animal. And then later he just completely stops moving. Like you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, like when they have that, like when they have that like flashback, and it looks like he's like a child, but it's really just like showing it's showing his cores are dying.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Kusakabe's. Bro, he's so weirdly strong. Like,
yeah, he is strong.
You know what? He's weirdly strong. I'm not gonna lie.
And
I forgot about this.
And purple guy in the chat, he said, I don't think he got hit by the meteor, but rather hit by the rubble from the meteor.
Okay, I mean, like,
Do you think that's possible?
That's an anti-feat. I'm not gonna lie. If it's that,
Oh,
that's an anti-feat. If he got hit by the rubble, he's bleeding like this, and he's just like, bro, come on.
just
I
the
think it
rubble
would be
hit him.
way better. We don't know for sure, right? We don't know for sure. Um,
I mean, I honestly
I don't
think
think
like
Panda
the
lost a
Uzumaki.
core. I don't think Panda lost a core to Rubble, right?
I
But
agree
you
too.
know, um, it's really weird.
And bro, I mean, like
It's a weird situation.
the Uzumaki that he blocked was probably relative to the meteor anyway. They were both
Yeah,
oh yeah, and also this meteor was a maximum technique, wasn't it?
yeah.
Look, low key, that could be a debate on its own. Like, I think Kenjaku's stronger than Jogo personally.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Like the idea of Kusakabe reflecting at least part of the maximum meteor like makes sense to me when I really think about it. Like I think he could do it.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's what happened. I don't know for sure though, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I just remembered it. But anyways, yeah, what were we talking about right before that? So I could think of like,
Oh yeah, so we were also talking about Naobito and like how strong he is. Loki, something I always thought was weird was like why does the head of the Zenin clan like he was the head of the Zenin clan during Shibuya. And
yeah,
why does he not have a domain and why does he not have reverse curse technique and he's 71 years old, bro?
bro, I don't know.
I never
It's
understood
so
that.
weird.
I
It's so weird, bro.
Cause like why couldn't he obtain that when Megumi has like a trash one at 15? How does the head of the Zenin clan not have one at
Kind of
71?
like I can't even, bro. The guy he has falling blossom emotion,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
He has uh, wait, I'm trying to think.
And actually,
I'm trying to compare like.
Oh, sorry. Go. Sorry. What were you saying?
I'm trying to compare fallen blossom emotions and simple domain. I don't think there's like an actual statement between them. I mean Kusakabe explains it, but I don't think like because the reason I was gonna bring that up is because Yuji has a domain because he knows simple domain. That's literally the only reason why. He only has it because Kusakabe taught him simple domain, and so because of that he has a an in-depth knowledge, understanding of barrier techniques. That's what they said. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. That's why Yuji has it. So I'm trying to think like Naobito has Fallen Blossom emotion. So why doesn't he have domain? So maybe like Fallen Blossom emotion and Civil Domain are like really different. I gotta look at this statement though. You was talking about how it was weird. Something it was weird about Naobito.
I mean, yeah, it's interesting, like how Falling Blossom Emotion and Simple Domain they do like the same thing, but they're different. Like I have this panel on screen here where it says it like kind of compares Falling Blossom Emotion to Simple Domain. Like Simple Domain expands its own like domain shape, but Falling Blossom Emotion just like shoots out curse energy to cancel attacks.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold up. Wait, let me see this. Oh, wait.
Which is pretty
Oh,
interesting.
okay. So it's completely different then. Okay, you just saved mad time, bro. You saved all my time. Yeah, it's completely different. Okay, never mind. All right, that makes sense now. Okay.
But
I thought Fallen Blossom emotion was like basically the same thing, but it's not. Okay. All right.
But
All right,
it is weird though. Like Anime Monarch said it in the chat. He's like, even Naoya has a domain. Like, why
It's
doesn't
so
Naobito
weird.
have one? That is weird, right? Like,
I mean, not. I'm trying to think of like a similar moment. Naoya was just pissed. He was getting cooked, bro.
by
Naoya was
Maki.
getting cooked by Maki. Yeah, he was getting cooked by Maki, and like he just awakened in the moment. I mean, like he literally summons his original body out of his cursed spirit body somehow. I don't even know how. He just does it and then unlocks his domain. It's so weird.
Yeah, that
But
was
oh yeah,
wild.
yeah. Oh, you know what? A perfect example, not example, a comparison would be Maito. Maito was getting cooked, and he
It's
just
true.
expands his domain.
True. Do
So
you
it's like an awakening moment. It's like an awakening moment, yeah.
like? It looks like I don't know, maybe this is headcanon, but it kind of seems like curses in general are just kind of more talented at jujutsu
Oh
than
yeah, yeah,
most
yeah.
sorcerers, or at least Mahito was. And I think I had left a comment on one of your posts once that I said like I think Mahito might have been more talented than even Sukuna, because like Mahito was like a month old and was already like a strong special grade, but like I doubt like baby Sukuna was a special grade, you know? Like, I think because Sukuna grew up as a normal human being and just like became so evil and powerful that like he got revered as a curse, right?
Yeah, yeah. He was born like I mean, okay, that's it's kind of headcanon, but not. But yeah, he was born with like the extra limbs and stuff because he ate his brother.
Yeah, he was just born different. Like everything
Yeah,
about
he
him
was
is just
born
different.
weirdly. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
dude, they should make a prequel manga like showing the
oh,
Heian era. That would be
I
sick.
need that. I
That would
need
be
that.
sick, bro.
But
Oh,
yeah, so uh huh.
just one more thing I was gonna say about this panel is this where Dagon says he's going to give 70% of his power to Naobito and 30% to Nanami. One thing I thought is maybe from Dagon's perspective, Naobito's twice as strong as Nanami, about twice as strong. What do
It's
you think
weird.
about that?
Um. That's
Because he's like, I
I
need to
never thought
use like
about it like
twice
that.
the power on this guy,
Yeah,
and
I
used
never
nothing
thought
on
about it
Maki. He
like that.
thought she was
Yeah, he
worthless.
used nothing on Maki. Yeah. Um. It's weird. He used the 30% on Nanami and the 70% on Naobito. Naobito lost an arm, and Nanami was just like he got his clothes ripped off. Like
Yeah,
is
and I think
that
he
was
was
from his
missing an eye.
perspective. Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he
Oh,
was
I think
like,
he was.
but overall, I think he was in better shape than Naoya. I mean, than Naobito was. So like,
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Dagon like was wrong with his calculations. Like maybe they were closer than he thought. You know?
Yeah, it's a weird case. It's a weird case. Like outside of the domain, Naobito completely outperformed Nanami. So like
Yeah,
it is kind of warranted the comparison. Like outside of the domain, it was literally only Naobito hitting Dagon. And if it wasn't, Nanami was getting attacks because of Naobito.
true.
Like twice, I'm pretty sure Naobito freezes Dagon with his curse technique, and then Nanami hits him, and Nanami doesn't even do any damage. It's only Naobito that does damage and hits him. It's only Naobito. So yeah,
He,
Naobito's just way beyond them, honestly.
like low key, if Nanami wasn't there, it would have been like exactly the same. Like it really
Yeah,
was. It really was like
yeah, he,
Naobito
he did
carrying
nothing.
the fight.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure like so people don't talk about this. Naobito's strikes are just outright stronger than overtime Nanami's ratio technique strikes. Dagon, Dagon was on the floor. Dagon was standing up, and he used like this water thing around him, and then you could see like not Dagon. Gege puts three panels. It's Maki striking the water, Nanami striking the water, and Naobito striking the water. And it's only Naobito who gets through it. And then Dagon has to like escape, and then Naobito blitzes him again, punches him down, and then breaks his arms. Like Naobito just he's ridiculous, bro. That
Yeah,
man's
he's cracked.
ridiculous.
Bro, it honestly, like, when I look back at those fights, I don't want to say it's plot that he doesn't have a domain, but it kind of feels like plot, bro. Like, how does the head of the Zenin clan not have a domain? And a bum like Megumi does. I never understood that. But then moving on to, like, the next, like, batch of first grades, we have Naoya. And he was the head of the Hei division, and, like, I have this screenshot talking about the Hei, and it said the Hei are a group composed of people who have been recognized as possessing skills of semi-grade 1 or higher according to the Jujutsu High criteria, and they are the strongest sorcerers in the Zenin clan, and out of all of them, the leader was Naoya. So, like, that shows, like, Naoya was second strongest in the Zenin clan after Naobito.
Yeah.
And he actually did like the best against Maki. I'd say he actually did even better than I think the dude's name was Ogi. Like
Ogi he just got blitzed. Like
yeah, he got one
it
shot
wasn't even a
blitzed.
fight. It was even a fight, bro. Like Ogi got cooked, bro. The guy got cooked. I'm pretty sure he was a Supreme Grade 1 as well. I'm pretty sure. I think so.
Bro, and
I don't know.
that's the other thing. Like, there's something above just grade 1. It's like Supreme Grade 1, right? Like, is that
I
what
think
it
it's
was?
like I feel like it's a yeah. It's Supreme Grade 1, but it's like I think that might be. I feel like that might be a
Or is that like some Viz mistake?
No. It's not a. I don't think so. I don't. No, I feel like that might be a What am I trying to say? A
Maybe
What are
like
those things called?
like a nickname or a
Big Three Families? It's not Big Three Families. What is it? Big Three Families?
yeah, like the Gojo
Like the
clan,
Zenin
the
Gojo
Zenin.
Kamo? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I feel like there was a better word for that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I feel like that's what it was because literally the only Supreme Grade ones we see are Naoya, Naobito. No, yeah, Naoya, Naobito. I think Jinichi maybe Ogi. I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie, but like I feel like that might be a big three clan thing.
Oh, someone in the
I think
chat
it
said
might.
it's called Special Grade 1.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter. Like grade one. Wait, what did we say?
Yeah, there's
Grade
like
one, Supreme Grade 1, Special Grade 1. Yeah, that's what it was. Now let me look this up actually. Special Grade 1. I'm trying to see who had that rank. Let me see.
yeah, because I low key I forgot that there was
Supreme
a
Grade 1.
title above just normal first
Okay, yeah,
grade.
Jinichi, Ogi. Yeah, so it was Jinichi, Ogi, Naoya, and Naobito.
Okay, so they're all
Yeah.
above first grade,
So
but not special grade.
yes, let me see. Wait, is there a source here? Let me see. Oh, wait, there's a source. Hold on, let me see what this says.
Okay.
Special Grade 1 is a rank that refers to sorcerers unaffiliated with Jujutsu High. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay,
All right.
okay.
Yeah. That. So I was right. Okay. So Special Grade 1 is a rank that refers to sorcerers unaffiliated with Jujutsu High, who are considered to be equivalent to a Grade 1 sorcerer. All right. Yeah.
And someone in the chat
Alright.
they just said that the Supreme Grade 1 title is something the Zenin clan just made up to feel superior. Gege confirmed that in a supplemental material, either a fan book or a Big Three clan supplemental guide.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
like it doesn't say that specifically, but it does say like it's not a thing to be like, oh, it's not actually indicative of being over a grade 1. That's what it's like trying to say right here.
Bro,
Like it just means, oh, you're not in Jujutsu High or affiliated with them, like Mei Mei or like Kusakabe is. You know what I mean?
Bro, the interesting thing to me is just like how gigantic the range for first grade is. Like going from second grade all the way to special grade is like gigantic.
Ridiculous.
Like first grade is so big you could legit have like 3 different ranks just in there by itself. Cause like when you go from like third grade to second grade, there's really not that big a difference. But
Yeah.
like all the first grades, there's like the like high tier first grades might be able to low diff the low tier ones, maybe, bro. Like,
I think so. Yeah.
and something that was interesting is like Naoya. I don't, am I saying his name right? Naoya.
I say Naoya because I
Naoya?
say Naobito. They basically have the same name except like it's Bito instead of Ya.
Okay, Naoya.
So I say Naobito, Naoya. I used to say Naoya. I remember, and I got cooked in my comments, bro. I was getting cooked.
Bro, I'm always like pronouncing stuff wrong, getting cooked. Like, bro, even in my Hunter x Hunter videos, I started by saying Gon all the time, and that's like because that's what I heard the sub say, Gon. But like, I got insulted so many times for saying Gon.
Wait, it's not Gon?
I think it is Gon, but like people just
Oh,
cook
come
me
on,
for that
bro.
anyway, bro. So I started saying Gon, and they stopped cooking me. I'm like, all right, I'll just say Gon. But
No, that's ridiculous.
but anyways, like Naoya, he it seemed like the only people he feared were Toji and like the special grades in general. Like he didn't want to mess with Yuta at all.
Yeah, that man.
Like he instantly
Yuta
just
pulled up and he started twerking, bro.
he did, bro. He just instantly like gave up
He's
his
like, oh
ambitions.
no, I don't want to. I don't want any problems, Yuta.
No, he didn't. He didn't want any problems with Yuta, and like when he talked about Toji, he was like he was putting him in like the same class as Gojo. Like basically he was just saying Toji was way above him,
Yeah.
and like he
But
also has a panel where he's like the one who stands with them is me, but that
yeah,
was just
yeah,
like
yeah.
delusion, like straight
Yeah, it was
delusion.
straight delusion, straight delusion.
Yeah, he's not even close.
But I just want to go back to like just so we don't forget the rabbit hole with Naobito, and it does like have to do with Naoya as well. All right, so you're gonna have to open Viz for this because this is
yeah.
gonna be a
Oh,
yeah,
I'll
it's
do
gonna be a big one.
Okay.
Just to like really scale Naobito and show how crazy he is for real.
He is cracked.
Yeah, he's cracked. So all right. Now let me think of what we should start with. All right, so we should start with, of course. Damn, I actually don't remember that chapter. It was probably like 108 or something.
108? Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, I was wrong. 107.
107. Okay, let me go back. Bro, did you know that Viz like only lets you open 100 chapters a day?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've hit
What?
I've hit the limit before. It's annoying, bro.
All right, so in 107, Dagon just getting absolutely blitzed and cooked by Naobito, right? You go to like page like 21.
Okay. Oh yeah, and this was that water scene you were talking about where they're all like trying to hit him.
Yeah.
And
So you go over here, right? Like chapter not chapter, page 21. My thing is kind of like what's the word?
like a few seconds
Delayed.
behind.
Yeah, it's a few seconds delayed. That's why I'm like stuttering. All right,
Oh, no,
yeah,
you're
so
all good. You're all good.
yeah, we go and we see like Dagon's getting cooked by Naobito, just absolutely blitzed, and he's like, "It's this guy. It's his fault. He's fast, probably faster than Jogo, right?" Okay, so first off, Naobito's just outright faster than Jogo, right? People talk about it, but Dagon might be like biased towards Jogo because he's this allied, but I don't really take that too seriously because he's thinking in his mind. He doesn't really have to be that biased. But anyways, he's faster, right? Naobito's faster. The thing to note is that Naobito is completely unstacked. He isn't stacking anything. He's just blitzing Jogo. No, he's blitzing Dagon without stacking his technique. When he stacks his technique, he should be faster than Naoya, right? Because of course he's the second fastest sorcerer, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could go to chapter. When does Toji pull up? I think it's
like
chapter
109.
around. So like go to 111 or something.
Oh, 111. Okay.
Yeah, cause like we used to see like the second fastest. Pretty sure it's 111, right? Stupid.
Like it looks like this is the end of the fight. Oh yeah, and then this is where they're talking about like how he would still be faster than Jogo if he had two arms.
Yeah.
Like yeah, and
Yeah, so they say like
and it
they
was,
say that Naobito's the fastest Jujutsu sorcerer excluding Satoru Gojo, so by default he would be faster than his son,
yeah,
right?
True.
And his son completely stacked because you can stack and get faster, right? And he was completely unstacked against Dagon. I'm pretty sure they show it here. Let me see. Nah, they don't show it. But yeah, Naobito is completely unstacked and faster than Dagon and Jogo. I mean, he's faster than Jogo. Naoya stacked. I think chapter 151. 151.
I'll go to that.
I think chapter 151. Naoya's fighting Maki. He stacks his curse technique, and it literally says he surpassed subsonic speed.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like
He literally creates a vapor cone, like you see to the left.
let me see.
Um,
Oh yeah,
it's-
I see that. Yeah, the speed of sound barrier breaking. And,
yeah.
And
Yeah, so yeah, he does that completely stacked. Like he's at full power, full force, full speed, right? And he says the narrator literally says who already surpassed subsonic speed. And then Naobito's just faster than that when he's completely stacked. So he is blissing Jogo. He was faster than Jogo without stacking.
that's a good
Jogo's
point.
under Jogo's under sonic speeds. Then Naobito stacks up and he's over sonic speeds. Over Naoya, who's going on par with Maki, and then he's just blissing Jogo. That's why I said he's blissing Jogo.
Yeah, because
Naobito's that fast.
he was the only one like actually landing attacks on Maki out of like the whole Zenin clan. It looks
Yep.
like, and I'm trying to see. Like this is like the description of projection sorcery on. Oh, hey, yo, Bromus, dude. Bromus just gave a donation. Bromus, thank you so much for the donation, bro. He said wanted to give my support a bit more before work. Y'all my goats for real. W stream, bro. Thanks, Bromus. Bromus low key adds a lot to the
Yo.
streams. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he adds a lot to the streams, a lot to the Discord chat. Bromus is a legendary dude, bro. But yeah, this is the. I think this is the description of its stacking. It says projection sorcery does not allow movement in ways that egregiously ignore laws of physics. Furthermore, there is an upper limit to the body's acceleration at the time of activating the curse technique. However, maintaining the curse technique allows speed to continually build.
Yep.
So, yeah, so it gets like faster as he fights longer. And I think that would also explain why like Curse Naoya was able to hit like Mach 3. It was cuz like he just kept the curse technique going and just kept going faster.
Yeah, he just kept like stacking it. He just kept stacking. He was like, I'm pretty sure he was like flying in circles, just stacking projection sorcery over and over and over and over again, and that he just blisted the crap out of Maki. I'm pretty sure that's what he did.
I think you're right too.
So
And
that's what.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying like that's what projection sorcery does. That's why like Naobito's just absurd. But yeah.
And there was something else I wanted to say about this. I don't know. It's just to me, projection sorcery is one of the coolest curse techniques.
Yep.
I think this might be a slight mistranslation from Viz. Like subsonic, I think means below sound. Shouldn't it say
Yeah,
hypersonic?
it
Shouldn't it be like already surpassed hypersonic? I think that's what they meant to say.
No, I feel like what they meant is like the speed he surpasses subsonic, so like he's not slower than sound anymore. I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to say.
I think
like,
so too. Yeah,
he
surpassed sound.
I think is it super? I think it's transonic and then supersonic and then hypersonic. I think hypersonic's like Mach 5 or something like that, and like supersonic is like above Mach 1. That's it. So I think he's like supersonic at that point.
I think so too.
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I'm pretty sure. They literally used that word. They used supersonic, describing Curse Naoya. It was the same chapter she got blitzed. I don't remember what chapter it was.
It's actually really interesting because it lets you know like he got around like 3 times faster, maybe 3 times stronger as well in the curse form. Because he went from like just like being a bit above the speed of sound to being Mach 3, so he might have gotten like 3 times stronger, 3 times faster in the curse form.
Yeah, he can charge up if he's gonna come at us at the speed of sound. Oh yeah. So, oh damn, go to chapter 193. I don't know if this is a John Wary thing. Let me check on the other translations real quick.
Did John Wary translate all of the Viz chapters?
Yep, except for the most important one, 236, bro.
Oh, he didn't do that one.
He didn't do that one. It was like this guy on Twitter that like everybody. This guy on Twitter that makes it sound like he's a bum. What am I trying to say? It was this other guy who actually did it like correctly.
Oh,
Like we're so lucky it was him instead of John Wary, bro. Because can you imagine if 236? I'm not even gonna think about it, bro. Go to 290, not 290, 193. Yeah.
and it was just the
Go to
panel you
like
want? Or a different page?
no go like I think what page is this? 12. 12 to 13.
Okay, I'm on that one.
Yeah, hold on, let me just see the other translation.
Oh, and
Kamo
bro,
is
they're
saying,
even saying like in this page, he's saying he was faster than sound, like as a human.
yeah,
They're already saying
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's what I was trying to bring up. I'm just trying to see if it's the same on TCB. Kamo's no, not Kamo. That's Maki. Maki says once he reaches his maximum speed, he would charge over here. And then Kamo says maximum speed. I'd rather not think about that. And then Maki says he already reached supersonic speeds as a curse wound. So, oh, what she's talking about on the right side? You see what she's talking about on the right side, right? Well, he was faster than sound before. That's referring to when he was a womb, like when
Oh,
he first pulled up. Yeah. So he was already faster than his his human form, which is crazy. But Maki reacts to that obviously, and Kamo does as well, which is kind of crazy as well. What the heck? Kamo
is
does.
is
What
Kamo
the
a
heck?
first grade?
I'm a Kamo.
Is the
What's up
Kamo?
with Kamo, dude?
Did he ever reach like because he was like
No, he
second
never.
grade, right?
No, he was like a second grade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a second grade, but he never got grade one like status. You gotta like get recommended or something like that. It's a whole process. That's why like Yuji's not a grade one or like I think who was being recommended? I think it was Yuji, Nobara, Megumi, Panda. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think Kamo's definitely throwing hands with grade ones for
Yeah,
sure.
because it looked like he got stronger after the Goodwill.
He did. He did.
Like he just
He
came
did.
back with new
Like
techniques.
completely off. Yeah, completely off screen. The
Yeah,
man is reacting to supersonic speeds for some reason.
yeah. He went from like like honestly losing to Megumi without Maharaga to like reacting to speed of sound. I don't know how he did that. Like who knows, but he got a lot stronger.
Yeah, but yeah, she does literally said that he was I mean, she basically said that he was the speed of sound and over on the left side of the page. Yeah, because the thing we see right there is like Naoya in his human form when Maki turned around and punched him. And that was when they said that he surpassed subsonic speeds. So, yeah, as a human, he was already supersonic, and now Beetle's just outright faster than that when he's completely stacked up. So he's cooking Jogo.
And bro, what
And
are
the
your...
reason I think that,
Oh, go ahead. My bad. My bad. Go
the
ahead.
reason I think that is because like, I can't really compare the two. I really can't compare the two's like durability. But Naobito's just casually cooking Dagon's arms and stuff. So I think he might be able to do the same to Jogo. That's why I'm like, because Jogo's like a complete glass cannon. I feel like he might be able to do the same to Jogo. I don't know.
I mean,
It
like,
depends. It really depends.
I mean, really, like the only thing that holds Naobito back is him not having a domain and not having simple domain because, like,
Oh yeah, I
'cause-
forgot about that.
I mean, that's the only thing. If he had both of those, the dude would be like a special grade level. So almost,
Oh, yeah.
like pretty close. And bro, like I think this before we go, because the last slides I have are just like some scaling on Todo, and like Shinjuku Todo. But what are your thoughts on like the speed scaling for Jujutsu Kaisen? Because I've seen a bunch of people debate it all the time, like because at the start of the series, like you have the first grades like struggling with the speed of sound, and then like in the Shinjuku arc, you have like Sukuna casually chopping a light beam in half. And then you have like Maki dodging those same attacks. So like some people think that it's a speed of light verse. Some people
Wait,
think
what are you talking about?
oh, it's when Kashimo shoots electromagnetic
Oh, you
waves.
talking about that? Oh,
Yeah,
oh man, oh man.
Yeah, and
I can't, bro.
my
I
dude,
hate that. I
my-
hate that, bro.
Well, my stance on that is I legitimately think Gege just thought he saw the word electromagnetic wave and thought, oh, it sounds like electricity, and just wrote it without realizing that that's
Exactly.
a light wave. That's what I genuinely think. But
I don't think he was thinking like that, bro. Like, come on. We
But-
was just talking about Mach speeds, bro.
yeah. So what are your thoughts on all of that? Like, do you think like first grades are like in the speed of sound tier, and then special grades reach lightning, or like, or what do you think? Or do you
Okay.
think the whole verse is light speed, like some people say? Or
Hell
what?
no.
What are your thoughts on all of that stuff?
All right, I got I mean, bro, the comments from the Hunter x Hunter versus JJK video, bro, it really like, I mean, it's not even the comments. The making of the video like really opened my eyes to the speed scaling. Like, Gege actually puts caps in the story for us. Like, below grade 1, I'm talking like, uh, pre awakening Maki, Yuji. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was thinking about this by myself. I remember talking to myself about this. Okay, so there's like multiple tiers. There's like multiple tiers. So like, we got fodder, like Nobara. She's like way below sound. She's like freaking like superhuman or something like that, right?
Hmm.
And then we got above that, but not grade 1. But not grade 1. Maybe okay, no. We got above that, which is like grade 1, which is like Nanami, Maki before her awakening, Yuji during Shibuya, and maybe Todo during Shibuya. Yeah, Todo during Shibuya, right? And I have them at like below the next tier, which is Jogo and Naobito unstacked, which are subsonic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like fodder are like superhuman, and then above that is like below subsonic, and then we got subsonic, and then we have like the speed of sound, which is like the piercing bloods, and then we have the top of grade 1, which is Naobito, Naoya, Todo, and then we have like the top of grade 1, which is Naobito, Naoya, Todo, which is at like supersonic, like a little bit supersonic, and then we have Maki, who's like above that a little bit, right? Because she outmaneuvers Naoya, who's at supersonic speeds.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Curse Naoya, who's at Mach 3, who blitz Maki. And then we have special grades. Special grades are like lightning. Not lightning timers, but like way above Mach 3. Like Mach hundreds of Machs, bro. Like that's where I got Hakari, Yuta, Maki, Toji, all of them. And then Gojo and Sukuna are just blitzing those people as well. So it's like, you could put them at light if you want. I don't really care. But like, I don't think they're light, but they're like way above them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's so much tiers. I don't think anyone reaches light speed. The electromagnetic thing is just like an oversight. I think
Bro,
that's...
I honestly like 100% agree with that, because like I like did the math one time. I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but I think the speed of light is like 300 or 2. It's like hundreds of times faster than lightning, I think.
Yes, I don't know. It's something crazy like that. Yeah.
Because I used to have a panel like of it in one of these live streams I did. I had them side by side, like the speed of lightning compared to the speed of light. It's either hundreds or like thousands. I don't remember. And I think like going from Mach 3 to the speed of light is like 8,000 times, something like, I don't know. But I 100% agree with what you were saying, bro. Like, what you said is actually my exact thoughts on it. I think like Gojo and Sukuna might be like 10 times faster than lightning. Maybe.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. They're
they're like low diffing all the lightning tiers. Like Sukuna with brain damage, extremely exhausted, can't even use reverse curse technique, can still react to lightning, you know. So like they're just cracked. Like they're obviously the pinnacle, but anyways, like the last thing here is just Todo, like Shinjuku Todo. Like getting his arm like ripped off and then replaced with this like musical device makes it so that he can teleport 50 times per second. That's insane, bro. Like it was definitely an upgrade, a huge upgrade. Like I don't know, this would be insane to say, but like some people might argue it made him 50 times stronger. I don't actually think that, but it made him way stronger.
His like when you really think about it, like when it gets animated, you'll really see. But like, bro, 50 times per second,
That's
bro.
Insane.
Just now, like 3 seconds just passed, and he swapped 150 times, bro.
Yeah.
He just swapped another 150 times just now, bro. Like, are you kidding me, bro? That's ridiculous.
That is insane.
That is literally ridiculous. No one's combating that in the grade 1 tiers, bro. I mean, except no one is doing that. Sukuna couldn't do it.
Yeah, Sukuna couldn't even keep
Sukuna
up with
couldn't what am I trying to say? He couldn't
like predict it.
combat it. Yeah, combat it. But it is because he didn't have shrine both times, which is kind of crazy. Like literally, he used his domain expansion. Todo pulls up and they fight, and then he uses domain expansion against Yuta. Todo is still there, and then he finally like defeats Todo, but he still doesn't have his shrine. I think obviously with his shrine, he would have just cut the thing off of his hand, but he couldn't do that before. But who has like projectiles in freaking grade 1 tier? Like projectiles that would work against Todo.
I mean, like the only one with projectiles is like Mei Mei, just shooting like exploding crows, but that's not gonna hit.
Oh,
him,
that's not hitting him.
Yeah,
that's literally not hitting him, bro.
Yeah,
but
it's just way too fast.
Yeah.
Unless
it's ridiculous.
Unless they fight in something like the hyperbolic time chamber, and there's nothing, like just true nothingness, so he can't swap with anything. But it's like most places in the world, he's just swapping all around, you know.
Yeah. So NJ in the chat said that asked how useful would it be in a 1v1. So we saw like it's weird. Against Mahito, right? Hold on. I'm trying to see this real quick so I can remember if am I remembering this correctly? What chapter was that? I think 130. Let me see real quick.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to pull it up too? Or is it just something quick you want to
No, I'm just checking something real quick. Just
okay. And I was thinking I might pull up the Todo, like the chapter where Todo pulls up and is like doing all these swaps, so we could like look at the statements and stuff. Like, do you remember what chapter number that was? Was that like 255, 256 or something?
Oh, him pulling up? That was 260.
260. Okay, let's try these. Oh yeah, you were right, bro.
I mean, him fighting.
You were right, man. Yeah, and it's like he was able to fight side by side with Yuji against Sukuna. It was Sukuna missing 2 of his arms though, and couldn't use his domain. But it's still like insanely impressive. And they're both just jumping him, both landing attacks on him.
All right, I found. Okay, yeah, this is what I was looking for. All right, go to 127 in like a different tab.
127. It's okay. I'll just because I think if I open up a different tab, I might accidentally dox myself. Let me go to. Wait, you said it was 127?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you could like right click, see the full chapter list, and then you could just open in the new tab.
Oh, my fault. That would have been smart.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. But yeah, 127, page 15.
Oh, okay.
It's just to show like how he can use it in a 1v1.
Oh yeah, he was.
You see him like you see Mahito.
On his own.
Yeah. You see Mahito like pulling up. Not pulling up. Mahito trying to fight him, and then he just he uses the Boogie Woogie on him, switches and grabs him from behind, then switches again, and he cannot hit him. So first off, he's just completely unhittable if you're in the same tier of speed as Todo, and then he could just pile attacks on you. Here he decided to just pull Mahito, but he could have just like punched him from behind or something. Like that's what he could use in a 1v1.
True. Yeah, his curse technique is really cracked, and especially like the fact that he can do it 50 times faster than he was doing it here is insane. I'd say he was doing better against Mahito than Nanami did, and this is a stronger Mahito than like the one Nanami fought at the start of the series. You know.
Yeah.
Because Mahito, like this Mahito already has a domain expansion, has like done black flashes. This is Mahito like right after a black flash and is like in the zone and still can't touch Todo. Like the only time he even touched Todo the whole fight, I think, was with his domain.
Yep. Yeah, because Todo's like literally if you're in the same tier as of speed as Todo, Todo with both of his arms. If you're in the same tier of speed, because like Mahito, Todo, and Yuji were all in the same tier, but Mahito was the fastest, and yeah, Mahito was faster than him, and he still couldn't hit him in a 1v1. He literally could not hit him because of his curse technique. Like if you're in the same tier of speed as him, you're not hitting him, and that's what's so crazy about him in a 1v1. And then again, he could switch with you, dis. Oh crap. disorient you. Whatever, bro. Confuse you. Okay. He confuses you, swaps with you, and beats the crap out of you. That's literally what Todo does in the 1v1.
Yeah, he is different, bro. He really is different. And like he also had crazy feats like before he was even introduced, like when he was a second year, he kill like 5 first grades and a special grade and like didn't even
Yep.
use his curse technique on the 5 first grades. Like
Yeah,
he
that's
didn't even
ridiculous.
he didn't even use his
like
technique.
he just punched them to death, bro. Like
Yeah, he's different, bro. Like he's really strong and I mean, he was still like I think he was stronger than Yuji until the end of this fight. At the end when Yuji like locks in and like combines all his cursed energy with a black flash, I think that's like the point where he surpasses Todo. But what do you think about that? Do you think Todo was still stronger than End of Shibuya Yuji?
I think Toto was what the fuck? Toto was verbatim stated just slower than Yuji. And no, I think Yuji was stronger. I'm not gonna lie. Cause
In
okay,
End of
so
Shibuya?
there's a whole bunch of things. There's a whole bunch of things, right? So Yuji's just stated faster than than Toto. Then in Goodwill, Toto literally admits in his head that Yuji's stronger physically than him. And then of course Black Flashes come into play. And I'm pretty sure literally in that same chapter, no, not that same chapter actually. What chapter was that? I think it was the next chapter actually, 128.
128.
I'm pretty sure Toto literally says, "Oh yeah, he's been left behind."
I remember
when
that.
he
I do
shoots
remember that.
his Black Flash. Maybe it's because of the Black Flash, but
Yeah, it was like right before he hit the black flash. And he said the one who's being left behind is me.
yeah, I think they're all relative. I just think Yuji has the slight edge. He has better curse energy manipulation than back then. He's faster, as I said before, and I think in a fight though, Toto would win.
Yeah, with like just discombobulating
Yeah,
him and just
I
being
think
like more
yeah.
experienced.
I think in a fight, Toto would win, but like I think Yuji was just stronger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, bro. So I think next we could get into like actually putting together the tier list now.
Yeah.
And like, so the way I have it split up is just like special grade at the top, and then below that's top of first grade, mid first grade, low first grade, and I have this tier D here. Does not need to be there. Let me get rid of that. So all that being said, bro, who do you think is the like? Would you want to go from strongest to weakest or weakest to strongest? Like, for example, I could just like my perspective. I think end of series Yuji is like bottom of special grade,
Yeah.
and oh yeah, and
Wait, let me see the tiers real quick.
one sec.
Oh,
Bro,
that's special grade right there. Okay.
one sec, bro. I'm gonna let my cat into here. Hopefully, she doesn't like beat me up like she
Beat
usually.
you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her in because she's just been like crying outside my room. Just one sec, but you could like yap a little bit about who like what you'd like to do, and then I'll be right back in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. I think like weakest to strongest would be fine. Do you think Todo has enough crimes for Higuruma to take away Boogie Woogie, or would Todo's IQ prevail? Todo's crimes. I'm pretty sure, bro. Todo was an asshole before we met. Before like we actually met his actual personality. He was an asshole, bro. I'm trying to remember, bro. He beat the crap out of Megumi for no reason, bro. He's getting his shit taken away, bro. He beat the crap out of Megumi for literally no reason, bro.
All right, I'm back, bro.
Yeah, I was talking about how Todo would get his curse technique taken away by Higuruma. Higuruma! Wait! Higuruma!
Yeah,
I just realized
I was low key.
Higuruma is a grade 1, bro.
Yeah, I was low
He's not a
key.
grade 1, but like they said he's a grade. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was low key like trying to like save him for last because I think he might be the strongest. Like
Yeah, I totally forgot about Higuruma, bro. Damn!
he is cracked.
I totally forgot about that guy.
I mean, like he. So for example, he would do really well against Todo because like Toto would lose Boogie Woogie.
He would.
But he would. But then the question becomes like, how strong is Higuruma in actually fighting?
Ah.
Because he has broken techniques. Like he's more like a hacks based guy. But wasn't Yuji like beating him up even without cursed energy?
Bro. I was talking about that in my I was talking about that in my Megumi video. How Higuruma would take Higuruma. No, I was talking about how Higuruma wouldn't take away Megumi's curse technique because Megumi always has like a special grade curse tool on him at all times.
True,
And then like
true.
after that, Higuruma's obviously not getting. Megumi's obviously not getting the death penalty. So if that's not an option, what does he do, bro? His gavel is not doing anything. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. Like he has an insane ceiling, but like normally like he's not doing that much. He's not doing that much, bro. He's not relative to Yuji at all. He's not. He was getting outmaneuvered by Yuji without curse energy. He's
Yeah,
he doesn't have it.
And like he trained for like how long was the time skip? Was it a month or 2 months where they trained?
Yeah.
So like how much stronger did he even get during that time? And like what was he even working on? Like because he didn't learn reverse curse technique until like the middle of his fight with Sukuna. So I don't even know what he was working on. And like when he used his domain, he didn't even know that it would take away curse technique. So he clearly like didn't even train that much, you know. Like maybe he was just like boxing with Yuji, getting some of his stats up. Like Sukuna did have a line of dialogue where he's like they've all improved at certain things. I don't remember exactly what he said though.
Their durability. They improved in their durability, but they didn't improve in their speed.
Okay.
That's a whole rabbit hole by itself. It's not a rabbit hole, but it's like a chain of things.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Because like low-key, I think Kusakabe would beat him in 1v1. I think just based on like.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Wait
Higuruma
a
would have
second. No, if he
nothing to
uses
take
his
away.
thing, no, if he uses his thing, he gets his cursed energy taken away, like Yuji.
Oh yeah. He takes away cursed energy too, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he's
But-
getting cooked then.
Like how does that work actually? Like
So Yuji didn't have a curse technique, so he used confiscation on him, and instead of Yuji losing a curse technique because he doesn't have one, he lost his control over his curse energy.
Oh, so like if he fights someone like Kusakabe, then Kusakabe just has no cursed energy.
No curse energy, so he can't use
Oh, he's
Civil Domain. He
cooked.
can't use. Yeah, he's done.
But the
He
question,
literally just has a sword.
the question is though, like, would Kusakabe be able to block Higuruma's domain using simple domain?
I don't think so.
Because his didn't
I
really have a
personally don't
sure
think
hit.
so.
It was just like
Yeah, it doesn't have a sure hit. No, it doesn't.
it was just like an area, and if you're in it, it just affects you. Like
Yeah,
so.
that's weird.
So that one's interesting.
So I wanted to go from weak to
You wanted to go weak to strongest?
yeah.
Okay, who do you think would be the weakest first grade? Is it Nanami or Mei Mei? Or maybe
Oh, they're in
someone else?
order. Oh, you put them in order. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just tried to put all the first grades up here.
All right.
But
All the first grades.
I might have
All
missed
right.
one
The
or two.
weakest. Okay, the weakest. I got. Who do I got? The weakest grade 1. I think I'm gonna go Nanami.
Nanami?
I got Nanami.
Like Nanami versus Mei Mei would be interesting. Like, so based off of Mei Mei saying like Kusakabe is weaker than me and Nanami, in like terms of power, that lets us know like Mei Mei is close in power to Nanami. But she has like long range attacks and close range. Meanwhile, Nanami is just a close range fighter.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Nanami's like just
does Mei
the
Mei have
guy is just huh?
does Mei Mei have reverse curse technique?
Hell no.
Okay, that's another weird thing. Like how a lot of people don't have that.
It's yeah, that's weird as well. I'm not gonna lie. I think yeah, it's a weird thing. It's super weird. But like we've seen huh wait. Wait. When they was talking about simple domain, Hakari was like, we should learn either reverse curse technique or simple domain. And then we finally get Shoko trying to explain not curse energy, reverse curse technique without sounding like. Do you remember that one flashback where Geto was like, bro, Shoko does not know how to explain things.
Yeah, wasn't
and
she just using like sound effects? Like
yeah, she was like, you go boom and then you go blah. I don't remember how she was doing it, but like when they was training for Sukuna, she actually explained it. It was so weird, bro. I don't know. I don't know why she did that, bro. But anyways,
actually,
reverse curse technique was really weird.
I just thought, bro, like, did Megumi ever get to first grade? We could put him in this list too, I guess.
He didn't get to first grade, nah, but
He never got there.
yeah, he could be on this. He could be on there. I think he cooks on Nanami.
No, even without Maharaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might. Like with the
what's that
maximum
thing called?
elephant and stuff.
Divine Dog is one-shotting him.
Yeah, didn't it?
Divine
like,
Dog is literally one-shotting him, bro. It injured Hanami, the most durable disaster curse.
Good point.
Good
point.
It's one-shotting him.
Yeah, Megumi had a really strong curse technique. It's just he like does not have a mindset for being a sorcerer.
Sucks, bro.
Yeah, he just gives up like
Hate that guy.
he gives up so fast, bro. Like I don't know. He just really is not built for this stuff, man. Like he should just be working like a desk job or something. Like he really shouldn't be a sorcerer, but
yeah, so Nanami's like I don't mean to be rude, but like Nanami's just shit, man. Like Nanami's going relative in speed. I say relative in speed because he's fighting along. Oh no, you know what? No. I was gonna use that. Nah. He's fast. He was faster. Okay. I was about to use like a pre-Goodwill Yuji against him, but no. It's not against him because he literally says he's gonna stun Mahito and then Yuji would hit him. So like Nanami would have to be faster to be able to do that. So okay, he's faster than him, but he doesn't get any power-ups. Yuji just becomes stronger than him physically. I mean stronger than him or equal, depending on how you interpret Ino's statement.
Mm-hmm.
Nanami doesn't get any faster. He's like slower than Naobito, unstacked. I mean, that's not really an anti-feat, but like he's performing as bad as Maki.
Yeah, he kind of was.
But Maki's just considered cannon fodder to Dagon as opposed to Nanami, so I guess. Oh no. He's faster than Maki. Damn.
Like you mean Shibuya Maki?
I don't. Yeah, Shibuya. Like I was trying to say that he was. Let me see exactly what's happening here. 'Cause I'm trying to remember the fight. Nanami. Oh, I'm capping, bro. I'd say the relative, bro, because Nanami was using Naobito's freezing technique. That's what he was using. That's why he was getting attacks. Yeah, I'm just trying to see like why. Dagon used 30% on Nanami and 0 on Maki. Pretty sure it's just because of his curse technique. Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
But yeah, Nanami just kept piggybacking off of Naobito. So he wasn't outperforming Maki that much. Like Maki tries to piggyback off of Nanami and she just literally almost dies. But if she piggybacked off of Naobito, I think she would have done the exact same thing because Dagon just blocks his attacks 2 times in a row.
If I
so yeah, I think
right,
Nanami's just not that good.
And if I remember right, during that fight against Dagon, there was a couple times where either Nanami or Naobito legit saved Maki's life.
Yeah.
So it was like the way I interpreted it was like I viewed Naobito as like twice as strong as Nanami, and I viewed Nanami as like twice as strong as Maki, but that might just kind of be my headcanon a little bit.
You said who?
I was
Naobito. Oh.
Yeah, I viewed Naobito twice as strong as Nanami, and Nanami around twice as strong as Maki. But that could kind of be my headcanon a little. But one thing we do know is that like Nanami was like just about dead even with Yuji at that point. In terms of at least in terms of like physical strength.
In Shibuya?
Yeah, at like the start of Shibuya Yuji. Because Yuji was stated to be like in terms of striking power just about equal to Nanami. But then like Nanami has his overtime that would make him a little stronger than Yuji there, and but then Yuji is like a black flash merchant, so
I just wanted to bring up something in your chat. What did you say?
I was gonna say like Nanami is supposed to be a black flash merchant too, but I don't think we ever saw him hit one.
We only see him use it in like the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He does 4 in a row, and we never see him do it again.
Yeah, that's a bit wild, bro.
But yeah, in your chat, Anime Monarch said that I don't think Hanami is the most durable. Hanami was taking damage from Goodwill Yuji punches, who's weaker than his Shibuya self, while Dagon takes no damage from Nanami, who's equal to a stronger Yuji. Can you put up chapter 107?
Chapter 107, okay.
Page 14.
Let's see, let's go there. 107. And Decade, what's up, bro? Decade, we're ranking all the first grade sorcerer characters to find out like who's the strongest first grade sorcerer. Did you say page 14, Restless?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and this is that page where Maki was like, the old man saved her life right there too.
But yeah, Nanami literally says no damage, or rather, it feels like it has boundless HP.
That's a wild Maki.
So he did do damage. It's just he kept healing up. That's literally what he said.
Yeah.
So
because he's using reverse curse technique, right?
No, he's using. Curse spears can't use reverse curse technique. They would literally explode. They're made of curse energy, so they just heal. That's literally what they do. Curse spears can't use reverse curse technique. That's why Yuta literally just kisses the cockroach and it dies, because he used reverse curse technique on his head.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But anyway, that fight is gonna be insane when it gets animated.
It is, bro.
I'm really looking forward to that.
That's gonna be my favorite one, bro.
It's low key like my favorite fight.
Is cool, but like Sendai, oh my gosh, I loved Sendai, bro. She was so crazy. But anyways, Hanami's the most durable. Hanami's the most durable. I'm pretty sure it's actually stated.
You mean out of just the disaster curses, right?
Disaster curse spears, yeah.
And that like honestly, in my mind, like a lot of the first grade sorcerers, if they just had a domain, they could beat like any disaster curse. Like, well, I mean, that might be a little too much. Like I think
Nanami's getting blitzed.
Yeah,
Nanami's getting blitzed regardless.
Yeah, Nanami would still lose, huh? Like Nanami's like 1v1. Nanami, could he keep up with Dagon 1v1? Do you think, or no?
Who?
Nanami, do you think he could like fight? Like if Dagon didn't use his domain and was just fighting Nanami?
Oh, just okay.
Do you think Nanami would have just gotten cooked? Because it's like when you look at the fight, the only times he's landing hits is in combo attacks, right?
Yeah. I think. I
mean, like
wait a second. Nanami tries to off guard him. What the heck? I just noticed this.
Yeah, it's like,
he literally tries to off guard him, and he just blocks it casually. What the frick?
Yeah, like while he's talking to Naobito, he goes in for that sneak attack, but it still gets blocked.
Yeah, I just realized that. What the heck? That's what happened.
And it looks like he just straight up dodges Maki's attack, and then Naobito freezes
like grabs the thing. Yeah, Yeah.
These
And he
fights
has
are
like the
good,
freaking
bro.
the water thing. He has the water thing that Nanami cannot get through, even though he's in overtime in Shibuya, by the way.
Hmm.
Like
This
he
whole
can't
fight,
get through
he's
the
in
water
overtime.
defense. The entire time he's in Shibuya, he's in overtime. The Gege said that in the extra.
Oh, that's
So
sick.
literally he's at 120%, I'm pretty sure, of his cursed energy, and he still can't off guard Dagon. He can't do any. I mean, he does damage, but he can't do lasting damage on him. And freaking Naobito's just completely outperforming him. But anyways, yeah. I don't think he's doing that. I don't think so.
Yeah, bro. So I agree with you. I do think because I think the only question would be who's weaker, Nanami or Mei Mei. Well, Mei Mei, she. Oh, whoops! I'm not putting her in mid. Mei Mei, her whole thing is just she's strong, has a good amount of cursed energy, and then she's like strong close range and long range, right? Like that's her whole thing.
Yeah.
Even dude, even like Teen Gojo said she was strong, and I think she was a first grade even as a student.
Yep.
Um,
I'm pretty sure.
oh,
Wait,
go
how
ahead.
old is she? I don't know how old she is.
I think
I
she's
don't
same age
know.
as Gojo.
It's weird because I'm pretty sure. Am I bugging? Didn't the what was on the title box? Was it grade one or was it third year? I
What
don't know.
when
I know it didn't
when
say
she was
second year
first
because the
introduced?
only second year, yeah, the in the oh crap,
Do you remember what chapter it was?
the hidden inventory thing. I actually don't. I
Oh,
don't.
it was like it might have been in the 70s, like late
Nah,
70s.
nah, nah, it was definitely below 70. It was like 60,
Oh yeah,
63.
around here somewhere.
Nope, it was not 63. It was 65. Damn.
It was 65.
Let me see what it says. Does it say it? Yeah, she's just grade one. Okay, so I don't think she's in high school anymore.
Oh,
Her and
you might be
Utsuhime.
right. You might be right. Like it does just say
Because
grade one,
Utsuhime, yeah, Utsuhime is grade two.
but she's in the school uniform though. She's repping
Oh
the school
yeah,
fit, so she might like yeah, she's repping the school fit, and it's just wild that Gojo actually calls her strong.
it is wild.
That is actually
You think maybe even back then she was like at the limits of her physical capabilities, like she said.
yeah. I
That's
mean,
that's why maybe it's so strong.
because like Gojo says, like most of your power as a sorcerer is just based on your talent and like the technique you're born with. A lot of these guys don't really seem to get much stronger, especially when you look at like the head of the Zenin clan. He's 71 and still doesn't have reverse curse technique, still doesn't have a domain. It's like I don't know. It seems like people
Ridiculous.
reach their peak early, unless you're Gojo, who can just kind of do whatever, and same with Sukuna, who can do whatever. Like those guys seem like they can just get as strong as they want because there's like no limit to their potential, kind of.
Yeah. So I think Mei Mei. Crap. Mei Mei versus Megumi.
Oh yeah, this
Mei
is
Mei
interesting.
versus Megumi.
Like, yeah, do you think low key? I mean, if we're using Megami, are we counting Maharaga? Because he can't really control Maharaga.
No,
Like,
I don't count Maharaga.
because it
Because
wipes. It's
if,
a
if we put
suicide move.
Maharaga here, he just beats all of.
Yeah,
He just beats everybody.
with
Like,
Maharaga, he's a special grade. Yeah,
yeah. Uh,
but without Maharaga, he's close.
I'm trying to think about. I'm trying to think about. There's literally only Divine Dog. Divine Dog is why Megumi could be so high. That Divine Dog is literally the only reason why I would put him above Nanami, because Divine Dog is one shot Nanami. Divine Dog is one shotting Mei Mei as well. Like there's no one's as durable as Hanami in the grade ones. But like I'm trying to think of Divine Dog's durability. Divine, Divine Dog got damaged by knives.
like just normal knives.
Literally normal knives, bro.
That
Against Reggie Star. Do you remember that?
no, I did. Like, I need to reread that fight because that fight was actually crazy. And you know what, Loki, we could put Reggie in the first grades too. I think because he's like a first grader.
Reggie was cold. Reggie
Like,
was cold, bro.
do you put
That man
Reggie
was
above
boxing.
Nanami? I think this would be a close fight. Reggie versus Nanami would actually be really close, I think.
It would be close. It's really weird.
I don't remember all of his stats, but like off the top of my head, I think I would do something like that. Off the top of my head, I might do this. Either way, I might do this. Like I might have Megumi above Mei Mei, above Reggie, and Nanami at the dirt bottom.
I'm pretty sure Reggie was like he got jumped by Megumi's like clones. And like he came out and then he was boxing with Megumi directly. And then he died to Divine Dog, so it's really weird.
It's actually crazy how Megumi
that's
just
a
like
fight. That's a fight right there. I'm not gonna lie.
It's crazy how Megumi just like heartlessly collected bodies during calling games. Like he did not care.
He really
was
did.
killing people.
He did not care, bro. He literally said he's like, I'm not like Yuji, bro. I will kill, bro.
Yeah.
He literally said that.
He wasn't even bothered by it. He's like, I just don't really care. I'll just murk people. Like,
Yeah.
but do you think this is like an accurate, like out of the low first grade? Do you think this is accurate for these guys?
I'm really thinking because like, bro, Bird Strike, bro. I think that thing is super strong, bro.
Yeah,
Bird Strike is really strong. Didn't one shot at the special grade curse.
And didn't Mei Mei have a line of dialogue where she was like the only people who reflected these birds were Kenjaku and Gojo? And Sukuna.
Kenjaku, Gojo, and then Sukuna. Yeah, and then he was like, and she was like, does it mean something that they need to reflect it?
True,
Because that's what they did. She did say that. So like, I feel like Bird Strike is one-shotting Divine Dog.
It
might
would.
happen.
Oh yeah, it probably would. Yeah.
And if that happens, Megumi's cooked.
Can Megumi respawn? His
I don't think he can.
Shikigami's like.
I don't think he can. He can't because like first off,
hold on one second.
I don't know.
My cat is like.
What it is.
My cat's like doing something wild, bro. I don't even.
Let's tell the chat.
Yeah, here, just keep going. I gotta like stop her from tearing this thing up.
Yeah, I think like totality might not be able to. I think totality's like purpose is to buff it so that it doesn't happen again. But I think if you die with a totality, yeah, if it's what the frick? If a totality dies, I think you can't bring it back. Like Agito. Agito died. It was a totality between like 4 different Shikigami, and he couldn't bring it back, so it was done. Like, literally. I think Mei Mei would literally just take away Divine Dog from his arsenal. Yeah, I think that might be.
Sorry about that, bro.
Might be.
Yeah, my cat, she like grabbed her bag of treats like from the drawer and was just sprinting around my apartment with them. But sorry, bro. What were you saying?
I was saying that I don't think totality can come back. Like Agito just got deleted. It was a totality between like 4 different Shikigami, got deleted, and Sukuna didn't summon it again. I don't think it could bring back because that's what Divine Dog totality is. Literally a totality. That's why it's so strong. If Mei Mei destroys it, I don't think it could come back. And if that happens, it's done.
I can
see
see
there's
that.
literally nothing else in Megumi's arsenal that's like helping him against another Bird Strike. And she could spam that.
And she should just be like way more experienced than Megumi too. Has just been a sorcerer for way longer, so I feel good about putting her over Megumi. And like low-key, maybe I'll put her at like the bottom of mid first grade. And or do you want me to leave her?
Oh yeah, we'll see. No, we'll see because I don't know who's gonna be over there.
Yeah, we could start with the next batch of guys. So like maybe next would be where do you think
Megumi sucks, chat? He sucks.
What do you think about Ogi Zenin?
Ogi, okay. Ogi.
He's supposed to be like a really strong first grade, but him just getting he's embarrassed by Maki, like one shot, no fight, makes me think he's weaker than Naoya.
Ogi.
Or
wait, you said weaker than Naoya? Ogi?
Yeah, but do you think I'm wrong, or do you think maybe it's just that like Naoya is a better matchup against Maki?
No, Ogi's just way weaker, bro.
Because he was like jealous, wasn't he? Wasn't he jealous of Naoya or something? Because Ogi wanted to be the head of the family, but he wasn't.
He was jealous of Naobito
Oh, jealous of Naobito.
because yeah, he was jealous of Naobito because Naobito had Naoya and he had Mai and Maki who were just fodder. So
Oh
Naobito
yeah.
became the head of the Zenin clan.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right.
So, yeah. So, Ogi, I think he's mid, but he's just not. He's just not that guy. He's just yeah. I think he's right there, bro.
Okay.
I don't get the Megumi gas. He's not that guy.
I think
Literally,
it's
he went high diff with Reggie Star, bro. Reggie Star.
just...
He went high diff with Reggie Star, bro. Divine Dog Totality got damaged by knives. No curse energy in them, bro. Just knives. Literally knives, bro. Done.
Yeah, that is pretty wild, bro. And then, oh wait, did Utahime ever even reach first grade, or was she just second?
Bro, I don't even know, bro. She's fodder, bro.
She is fodder. How about Yaga? Like, did Yaga ever reach?
Yaga was actually supposed to be special grade.
He was. Oh, because his technique was like
Yep.
valuable, right?
Yeah.
Because he could potentially make an army.
Yep. But he just died.
Yeah. And
Forget Yaga, bro.
Yeah, he
That
died
guy's-
to like an elder,
He
right?
died
Like,
to Gaku Ganji, bro. Yeah.
yeah, like someone not even strong. So, how about Miguel? Is Miguel special grade? He's probably special grade, right? Because he wasn't in the Jujutsu High.
bro.
He wasn't in the Jujutsu High school, so like, he was just someone really strong. I think he would be a special grade type. Okay, how about I guess next is Naoya next, or now who was Naoya was weaker than Naobito, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So we have Naoya, and then Naobito might be like getting close to the top of first grade, something like this maybe. And then we would have Todo, Higuruma, and Kusakabe left. So like,
All right.
what are your thoughts on like oops, whoops, on Kusakabe versus Naobito? Do you think
Kusakabe
stronger?
versus Naobito. I don't even know how that fight would go, bro. I mean, I do know how that fight would go, but it's so weird because I think Naobito is just stronger overall. Because in the chapter, Gojo's like, "Oh, grade ones, Kusakabe or no?" He just says Kusakabe, I'm pretty sure, and he was like, "Oh, it might change if you add in the big three families." He literally says that, so I'm like, okay, that's Naobito gas.
True.
That's Naobito gas. I think Naobito's just overall stronger. In a fight, though, I could see Kusakabe winning because he's just so weird to fight against. Like, literally, you enter a symbol domain, bro, and you're getting cooked. You literally enter it, bro, you're getting cooked, bro. And Naobito doesn't have reverse cursing need to revert that.
Did Kusakabe have reverse curse technique?
Nah.
Oh, he didn't have it either. Okay. Yeah, but with his simple domain, it's like, would Naobito even damage him? Like, because I don't think Naobito has anything that would scale to like the Uzumaki, you know?
I don't think like it's so weird. It's so weird, bro. He's so like broken.
He is like weirdly
I'll go
broken.
lie.
Because to be honest, I don't really understand how he's so strong with simple domain, but like without it, he's kind of like weak. Like without simple domain, he's like a Shibuya Yuji victim, but with simple domain, he's like reflecting Uzumaki and stuff. I never fully understood that, but
So weird, bro.
But did you want to have Naobito stronger than Kusakabe?
I have Naobito just stronger.
Okay, we can have him above. Then the last two are or actually we also have Chozo in here too.
Chozo.
Do you think so? I think that's actually a close one. Like low key, I always
Chozo
felt like
who?
I felt like Chozo was above Kusakabe. But what do you think? Like we saw Chozo beat Naoya, so he's definitely above Naoya. So like him versus Kusakabe would be somewhat close. I just don't know if like Chozo would ever even be able to hit Kusakabe, to be honest. Like
Would ever be able to what?
to be able to like land anything on him. Like we see Kusakabe like reflecting like Sukuna slashes. So
Yeah.
so what would Chozo even be able to do to him? Chozo does get stronger though. Like he does like
He does, yeah, he does get durability. He has reverse curse technique. I think, I think he could pull out the dub. I'm not gonna lie.
because
I do
the
think he
reverse
can.
curse technique.
Yeah, I think that's literally the thing that makes or breaks it. Like he has reverse curse technique. He could revert the damage, just get in close, supernova, whatever the case may be. He's cooking Kusakabe because Kusakabe's like, not cooking Kusakabe, but his durability. No, Kusakabe has good durability as well. I'm pretty sure. I think they have like relative durability, maybe.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know. You can't really scale it because Sukuna slashes are just ridiculous, bro. Like sometimes he sends slashes that Kusakabe just like tanks, and then other times he literally just one shots Kusakabe. He literally
True.
just one shot Kusakabe off screen, bro. Literally. Like
Yeah, like Sukuna is kind of a troll. Like he clowns around.
he is a
lot.
troll, bro.
So
Like they overrate Yuta and Yuji's domain, bro. That thing wouldn't have gone, bro. Bro, they gassed that thing so much. When I said in that video that Gojo would solo them in Yuta's domain, they were cooking me in the comments. I'm like, do you guys realize that Sukuna, if he wanted to, would have done the exact same thing, but he let himself get cooked, and it got so bad that he had to like get desperate.
yeah, because
Sukuna literally got out of, bro. He got out of the domain, despite all of the nerfs he just got from Yuji. He's so nerfed that Yuji could punch him and talk to Megumi. He gets out of the domain and Perception Bliss his Monkey twice, bro. What?
Yeah, he's a.
That's how fast Sukuna could go, bro. But he just doesn't. He just doesn't.
Like Sukuna, like he low key reminds me of like if you play fighting games and you're like a super high rank fighter fighting against noobs, you just like hold back and only use like your weakest stuff just to like test stuff out. That's pretty much like what Sukuna was doing the whole final. Like after Gojo was killed, like Sukuna was like none of these guys are even close left. So I'll just
Literally,
have
like
fun.
he genuinely against Choso, he just runs up, blitzes, and stabs through him. He literally does that. He could do that to everyone else. He can do that to Kusakabe. He can do that to Higuruma, all of them. He just lets Higuruma. He lets Higuruma like hit him with his
True, he did.
with his executioner sword just to troll him. He lets Yuji live. Like it's so stupid.
The executioner sword is broken, right? Like what does it do exactly when it hits you? I forgot what it does.
It just kills you.
Oh,
It literally just kills you.
It's just a one shot. Yeah, Higuruma is
It just kills you.
broken, bro. So anyway, like you feel good about Chozo above Kusakabe because low key I could see that going either way. Because like my stance on it, I think that Kusakabe could straight up reflect anything in Choso's arsenal. And I don't see how Chozo would damage him. That's the one thing I don't know how he would damage him, and I think they're like kind of relative in attack power. So I would honestly lean more towards Kusakabe being stronger, but like I'll take your word for it though if you think Chozo's stronger. Because I just don't know how Chozo would hit him. Like, but he is pretty cracked though. Like he was landing attacks on Kenjaku, but he was also jumping Kenjaku with Yuki.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That one is a really close fight, but you want to have Chozo above Kusakabe?
Yeah, that could go either way. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it could go either way.
It could go either way.
But I'll just leave it like this for now. And then so next we have let's see who else. Next would be, is it Todo? Like so I'm seeing we have Todo, Higuruma. I think that's the last of the first grades. Todo and Higuruma. So
Yeah.
would you have Todo above Naobito?
Yep.
I low-key think
His Shinjuku not counterpart. Form, I'd say. Is it form? I don't know.
And,
Is Shinjuku
and Loki, bro, I think I'm gonna put Kusakabe over Chozo just because I can't see a way Chozo would kill him. I think,
yeah.
but
That's
it could go either way though.
okay.
But sorry, go ahead. My bad.
What was I saying?
You were
Oh yeah,
talking
his
about Todo.
Shinjuku like yeah, him and Shinjuku is just like he's just ridiculous, bro. He's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he's keeping up with Yuji. That's it. That's all I have to say. He's keeping up with Yuji.
yeah.
He's beyond everyone else.
I agree.
Yuji at that point is special grade. So I mean obviously he's not like freaking Yuji level. Right? He's not freaking bottom of special grade, but he's still fighting alongside him. He can match his attacks. Not match his attacks, but fight alongside him. Not slow Yuji down. So and he's damaging Sukuna.
Yeah, he's definitely
think
above all these.
yeah.
He's doing stuff like none of these three could even like really dream of. And then at the pinnacle of all first grades, I think it is Higuruma. Like just because he's so hacked out.
Yeah.
So I think that's a pretty solid scale for it. Just for fun, you want to throw in like Dagon and Jogo.
Dagon and Jogo. So
Where do you think they would be in this? Maybe like here. Like hold on, I'll put Dagon there. And then where's Jogo? Maybe. Do you think Jogo would beat Todo?
crap. Crap.
Loki, I think it might be that, but let me hear your stance on it.
Todo versus Jogo.
So, bro, you should probably do a video on that. Like,
Todo versus Jogo. That's an actual.
that would be a good
That's
video.
an actual fight. So Todo has simple domain.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you should totally do a
He
video
trained
on this, bro.
directly under Yuki, bro.
You should definitely do a video on this, bro. Todo versus Jogo, it even rhymes.
That's a fight, bro. Yeah, so Todo has simple domain.
Oh, these guys are purple guy said throw in Takaba. Do you think Takaba was he even
Talk was beating everyone.
Yeah, he's like a special grade technically, so
Yeah. Todo versus Jogo. Jogo, like Todo has the AP to just like pummel the shit out of Jogo, bro. He really does.
yeah, because Jogo's
He
a glass
genuinely
cannon,
does.
bro. Jogo's a glass cannon.
He literally does.
I
I'm
might
trying
have
to think
put
of like, can people use their curse technique while using simple domain?
I don't know. I mean, probably Gojo, but I don't know about normal people.
I'm trying to think.
Because Gojo was like using
I'm trying to think
reverse
of all
curse
the
technique and
times.
simple domain at the same time.
I'm trying to think of like all the times people use simple domain.
Is most
I
of
don't
the
know if
people
Yuki used her curse technique because we didn't see that.
did Naobito?
Freaking
Oh, that's falling.
Naobito
Blossom.
doesn't have simple domain.
Yeah, he's using falling blossom.
Damn. I don't have. What the heck? I don't have a single example.
Yeah.
I don't know because I'm thinking like if Todo can use simple domain right while Jogo uses domain, and then like he uses like Boogie Woogie. I don't know. I think like Todo. I think Todo can like greed out the win, scrape out the win. I mean,
Could he just escape the domain using Boogie Woogie?
that is a good question.
Like that would be interesting to think about if he just like used simple domain and then just like bolted out of it and then just broke it from the outside. Then Jogo's just cooked, like can't do anything.
I actually don't think he can do that because like the inside, like the landscape is like just completely different from the outside. Like for example, Dagon's Todo is not teleporting out of Dagon's domain. Like his is
True.
literally an island. So
Yeah, true.
his was like a whole bunch of mountains. It feels like a completely different space. He can't just like sense someone's curse energy outside of the domain. I'm pretty sure. I feel like there was like a statement about domains like the escape route of a domain being like super far or something like that. I don't know. I think it's when Gojo uses domain for the first time.
Bro, it would have been insane to see like what kind of domain would Todo even have? Like a sure hit Boogie
Bro,
Woogie.
it would be so It would be so crazy, bro.
Like, what if he? What
I
if?
know it would be crazy.
Like, you have you seen Naruto?
Yeah.
Do you know like Kakashi's Kamui?
Yeah.
Like maybe it would
Oh
be like
yeah.
that. Like it just teleports parts of your body off or something. Like that'd be insane. Like, or maybe it would be like Law's room, bro. Like where he can just like swap out your body with stuff.
That's that would be ridiculous.
That would be
That would
crazy.
actually be ridiculous.
It
But
probably would be kind of like
yeah,
Room.
I think Jogo. Oh no, Jogo versus
I
Todo.
mean, my stance on it, like without domain, Jogo just gets juggled and slammed on his neck.
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
with domain, I don't know if Toto survives it. That's I don't know, but he does have simple domain.
yeah.
He's just not like a Gojo who could who could use simple domain and like box. I don't think, but I'm not. I could be wrong. I don't know. That one could go either way. What do you feel like more comfortable with? Because I'm fine with them either way.
I might have Jogo over him.
Jogo over him, okay. But you think Higuruma
I'm good with that.
would like one tap him with the executioner sword?
Who?
Higuruma, if he fought Jogo, he would just like one tap him with the
Uh,
sword.
um, I don't think he has the speed for that.
Like, do you think Jogo's domain would just overwrite Higuruma's?
It's so okay. That was weird. That was a weird thing because like Higuruma's thing is like his rule is that you can't do any what is it violence or something like that. It's no violence. So I don't know if a domain would count into violence. It's
Yeah,
so
that's
that
interesting.
weird, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
it would be interesting to see if someone tried to clash domains with him because we don't really know what would happen.
yeah, I don't think Higuruma has the speed. Oh wait, Higuruma would use Executioner Blade. I mean, you would use Confiscation and take away his curse technique. So like, Jogo has nothing for him either. So I think Higuruma could could win
Like, yeah,
because
they
Jogo's not freaking punching him to death. Like, no, it's not happening.
because like if he went in trying to do close combat, you think he gets hit by the executioner blade?
Yeah, yeah, he might. Yeah, he might. He's way faster than Higuruma. I think so. But
Yeah, I think so too.
eventually, I think Higuruma would find a win.
Because we saw Jogo like speed blitz Nanami, and like honestly, in base physicals, I don't even know if Higuruma's like Nanami level. I think he's like he might be like relative, like a little weaker than Nanami, but just with cracked hacks abilities.
Uh, Yuji with curse energy is relative to Nanami. Higuruma is getting outboxed by no curse energy Yuta. I mean Yuji.
Yeah, and then he
But
trains for a month, but we don't know how much stronger he got.
you
He
know what I
might.
just remembered?
What's that?
Yuji without curse energy is stronger than Maki before awakening. It's literally stated like
True.
twice.
Stronger than like
It's
all of
literally
Goodwill.
like literally him without curse energy. That's oh crap. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Yuji. I mean,
But it's
Yuji
not
without
really an
curse energy is a
anti
menace.
feat too bad, bro. Like Higuruma might be biased with pre-awakening Maki, which is still
True.
bad, but like, it's-
Yeah, yeah, he might be like pre-awakened Maki with hacks, with like insane hacks.
yeah,
So
damn,
based on that, I might have to put Jogo above him too.
yeah,
But I
yeah, I
think
got
this would
that,
be pretty
yeah,
solid. And but I think he could beat Dagon though. I think he could beat Dagon. Like he could, like all you have to do is hit Dagon with the blade one time. I think he has a chance of doing it. And Dagon's speed feats aren't as like. Well, I mean, it's kind of like imagine if Maki had the executioner blade during Shibuya. And if
yeah.
Maki had a crazy domain, I don't know. It would be close. It's interesting how these matchups work, but yeah, it's
I could
something
see
like
it.
this. It's something like this. But I think that's all the first grades, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I think that's all of it. So the last thing I wanted to do on the stream, I did these polls before I started the stream. I did two of them. So I did who's the strongest first grade sorcerer in JJK, and it looks like Higuruma won the poll. Higuruma won first, and then Todo got second, which like that lines up like exactly with what we had. And let me just look at like the top comments here. So the top comment is from Randy King. He says, pretty sure if Kusakabe had any curse technique, he would be bumped up to special grade. Dude is a whole different monster. And then the second top comment is from Matt C. He's a cool dude. He said, Higuruma is not an official first grade sorcerer, and it's canonically Gotsukube. What are your thoughts on those comments, man?
Not Kusakabe. Higuruma's in these conversations because the narrator literally says he has skill on par with a grade one.
Yeah.
He literally says that in his fight with Yuji. That's why he's in these talks.
Which is
Kusakabe.
nuts. First grade, within like seconds of getting cursed energy, and that kind of like. Do you think little kid, like baby Gojo, like the one that was walking around and everyone was scared of him, was he already special grade? It's just like a baby.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think they probably gave him a special grade literally outside of the womb. Like as soon as like they found out that there was a six size limitless kid baby. It was like, oh yeah, special grade. Give that man special grade, bro.
Bro,
as soon as he was born.
Have you seen the have you seen the panel in Hunter x Hunter where Gon and Killua are walking in the woods, and there's this one Chimera ant who can like erase his presence, and Killua like still senses him behind him and like looks back. It's the exact same drawing as when Kid Gojo looks back at Toji. Have you?
I never saw that. I gotta like.
I'll send it.
I gotta get into my Hunter x Hunter mode, bro.
Bro, you would love. You would love like, especially since you know JJK so deep. Like, if you read Hunter x Hunter, you'll be like, bro, like JJK is full of Hunter x Hunter references. It's literally everywhere, bro. Like, there's so much stuff, and even like Gojo versus Meguna is like symbolizing if adult Gon fought adult Killua, kind of.
Oh yeah, I seen that picture. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it's just a lot of really epic parallels between those two series. But yeah, that's this poll, and I also did one more where it was Yuji and Todo in Shinjuku versus just Yuta, and like Yuji and Todo won that overwhelmingly.
No?
Do you agree with that? Do you think that's what would happen? Like Yuji and
Yuta
Todo?
full power versus Yuji and Todo full power. Let me think.
Because one thing I was thinking is like Yuta 1v1 might beat Yuji, and Rika 1v1 might beat Todo. But what do you think?
Yuji and Todo versus Yuta. Okay, so I don't think Yuji's overriding Yuta's domain. That's one thing I'll say. Rika's a very funny guy.
Rika versus Todo would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, it would be interesting, but I don't think Todo got it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rika's
I don't think
stronger.
Todo got it, bro.
Yeah, I think Rika might be stronger than Todo, but like Todo's really tricky with Boogie Woogie.
Yeah, he's really tricky. Yeah, that's the one thing. But Rika was fighting alongside Yuta and Yuji, so Todo was as well. What the hell am I talking about?
True.
Hold on. He should be able to keep up. He should be able to keep up.
It's low key pretty close. Like I thought the poll would be.
You know
closer.
what? He could use Rika against Yuta.
Oh, like swap himself with Rika.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Yeah,
this is a fight.
It would be a wild fight, but I low key do think Yuji and Todo would somehow pull out the dub. Just cause
yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them.
But it would be like a high difficulty. I don't think it would be easy.
It would be. But I think Todo's super weird. Yuta cannot get around his attack. He can't. He literally can't. Especially with Rika, who's literally a liability. He can literally, as soon as he tries to like use Thin Icebreaker, Rika gets hit with Thin Icebreaker.
Oh yeah, he could use Rika against him, bro.
Yeah, he could like take away his sword from his hand.
Oh, true. He could do that. Too.
Yeah, he could like swap around with like the swords in his domain. Yeah, there's too much. There's too much. Honestly.
Yeah, dude, his domain would be like a buff to Todo.
Yeah, it's too much. Wait a second, I forgot about his shirt hit. Hold on, let me think.
Like this top one of these top comments here, Math Driscoll said it's all fun till Yuta opens his domain and puts curse speech into the sure hit.
All right, so they have Sybil domain. Yuji's Sybil domain was so strong it survived Sukuna's for about 100 seconds. I'm pretty sure. It did it? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. This goes back to what I was talking about with like Sybil domain and using curse techniques. Like, can Todo really do that? Because if
Yeah,
he can't,
I don't know.
if he can't, like, I think Yuta can literally just destroy Todo while he's using Sybil domain, and then destroy Yuji by himself.
Yeah,
Like,
because
because
Todo
if
might not
if
be able to keep up with these guys.
yeah, if he can't be able to do if he's not able to use his curse technique, Todo uses Sybil domain, then Yuta pulls up, uses his sword, and then Rika and him just literally jump him. Like,
I low key, I think
that
it would
might
go.
just happen.
I think it would go very similar to how like Yuji and Todo versus like near death Sukuna went. Like I think it would be kind of similar.
Yeah,
And Todo ends
it's
up
really
getting
weird.
defeated, and it just ends up being just Yuji, right?
Damn, it's super weird. Super weird. I think Yuji and Todo might take the win though. Might, maybe. It really depends on like
It would be an interesting match.
technicalities of Sybil domain.
And bro, if you want to make videos on either of those polls, feel free, bro. Like if you wanted to make a video on Yuji and Todo
Yeah.
versus Yuta, feel free. That would be. If you posted that,
I'm
I'd be
taking a break
watching.
off JJK right now.
Oh, you are
Yeah.
making like I saw you did Gon versus Kid Goku. That was actually dope.
Yeah.
Like that was actually sick. How are you liking?
I just needed like it was a quick video to like get used to it because not I know JJK off the top of my head. I could literally do. I did Maki versus Yuji. It was a 20+ minute video. I did it in 10 hours, the entire thing. I
Yeah,
can
that's
do that,
impressive, bro.
but I don't want to do that anymore. Not don't want to. JJK is freaking dead right now. I want to be able to do that with Hunter x Hunter or Naruto or Dragon Ball, but still doing JJK would like not allow me to do that.
Well, dude, it's good that you're branching out and like trying different series and stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That is sick, bro. Like, dude, like, there's so many things I want to scale, bro. Like, the next video I'm doing is Netero versus the Royal Guard, and I won't spoil it because I want to get that posted like in the next couple days. But,
Yeah.
But there's a lot of Hunter x Hunter stuff I want to scale left, and I want to scale JoJo's Bizarre Adventure too. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've watched the first 5 parts. I didn't
Same,
finish
yeah.
the 6th, and I didn't read anything in the manga.
No, that's about like the same as me. And I just like JoJo because the fights kind of remind me of like JJK and Hunter x Hunter fights where there's like multiple steps and like plans and stuff happening. Like those are the type of series that are the most fun to scale for me because like One Piece, for example, is I love One Piece, but the scaling in it bores me a little bit. It's like just way too straightforward. You know what I mean? Like it's just like the stronger guy
literally-
wins.
I was literally thinking like, oh yeah, so I want to do Dragon Ball, but like, bro, what do I do? What do I talk about?
Bro, if you
Literally,
wanna,
what do I talk about in like a versus battle?
Bro,
Like,
if you-
if I'm doing like, yeah,
if you wanted to, like one video I was like planning on doing is Goku versus Cell is obvious, like Cell Saga, and like just talking about if Goku could actually win. I like low key like have like stuff written out for that already. If you wanted to collab and just like yap a little bit in that,
yeah, I could. It's just I was thinking like, bro, like how do I talk about it under, like, Dragon Ball is literally straightforward. Like you was talking about One Piece. This one is literally straightforward. Like,
Oh yeah, the most
who's
straightforward.
faster? If you're faster and you have more AP, you're dead. That's
Yeah.
it. That's literally it. Like,
Yeah, there's zero plans. There's like zero planning, zero hacks. It's just bigger punch, bigger speed. You win. That's it.
yeah, I want to be able to like, cause I can drag out videos, bro. I love dragging out videos. I
It's
don't know.
fun.
I get dopamine when I do a 20-minute video. I cannot do that with Dragon Ball. I know I can't.
Yeah,
I literally do. I know I cannot.
They are like super simple. But another like cool video idea, bro, is like just scaling the difference between the different Super Saiyan forms, because you know like Super Saiyan 1 has like 4 levels to it.
Yeah, that
It,
was so weird.
it's like the first time he goes Super Saiyan, it's like he can barely control it and it makes him mad. Then there's like grade 2 Super Saiyan, which is like Super Vegeta.
Yep.
And then there's like the buff form, which gives you like twice the strength of Super Vegeta. And then there's Super Saiyan 2, which is perfected, like just better than, or yeah.
There was a grade 4, and
oh,
then there was a Super Saiyan 2.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, there's grade 4, which is like what Goku gets in when he fights Cell, you know, and they can just like casually be in Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah,
It's so weird. Like, Vegeta saw that and he said, Vegeta saw that and didn't think, maybe I should go into the hyperbolic time chamber and do literally the exact same thing. But
Yeah,
he didn't, bro. He just took the L. Like, so...
yeah, bro. They're like Dragon Ball has a lot of weird writing stuff in it. Like something I never understood was why was Goku the only one who learned the Kaioken? Like I think Tien and Krillin and Yamcha all trained with King Kai, and he just didn't teach him
Oh
anything.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, bro. I'm pretty sure. In the games, like Dragon Ball's universe, Yamcha has Kaioken. I remember like that specifically, bro.
That's actually dope. Like in the anime like filler, they have Chi Chi using Kaioken too, which is
But
pretty.
yeah, they're
Wild.
talking about how we're talking about Dragon Ball.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
here for JJK.
Oh yeah, dude, the JJK. Yeah, we finished up like all this scaling for JJK. Now we're just kind of yapping, but yeah, bro, there's a lot of like cool videos to make, man. And dude, you pump out content mad fast, bro. Like I need to do that, bro. Like I don't know. It takes me like
The
on
video,
average a long time. Like I need to just be
that
fast.
video I just dropped, bro, that took so long. It didn't take so long, but like it took me more than enough time, more than regular time, because I didn't know where anything was, bro.
The
I
Hunter
had
x
to
Hunter
do like,
one.
yes, both
Yeah.
Dragon Ball and Hunter x Hunter, bro. I was like, bro, where is everything, bro? I was so confused.
But I like so like growing up, I never read the Dragon Ball manga. I just like watched it on TV, you know, like Dragon Ball Z on TV, and then
Yeah.
like just the other day I was scrolling through the Dragon Ball manga, like the color version. Like there's some websites that have it all colored. Bro, Toriyama had crazy good art, man. Like his art was clean, and like almost every chapter he gave it like fresh cover page. Like if you're ever looking for like images to make thumbnails, pretty much every chapter of Dragon Ball, the first page is like a great thumbnail. Like pretty much every single one.
Oh man,
And
I love Dragon Ball though. That's my favorite.
it's a super dope manga. And I heard that like Toriyama like loved cars and like machines. So like a lot of his cover pages just have like Goku like driving a fresh car, or like Goku driving a motorcycle, and they're like super well drawn.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
It's
I
like
remember
super
that.
like accurate drawings of cars. Like you could tell he like really actually liked cars a lot. It was interesting.
Yeah, man. Oh,
Bro, have you ever thought about how One Piece is just a fusion of Dragon Ball and Disney together?
Dragon Ball and what?
And Disney, like that's what Oda said. Were
Oh,
his
Disney.
Yeah, Oda said like those are his two biggest inspirations. Was
Really?
Yeah, Dragon Ball and Disney were his two.
Dragon Ball? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can totally see it, you know.
I kind of can.
Like Luffy's low key kind of like
Luffy.
Goku.
Yeah, Luffy. Yeah.
It's sick. Bro.
Kid Goku was a funny guy, bro. Like when I was rereading it for the chat for the video, bro. He's a Kid Goku because he was like completely like oblivious to the world, bro.
Yeah,
The things he does in the manga is so ridiculous, bro.
bro. Kid Goku was a goon, and like he low key like created a whole kind of genre of character. Like after Kid Goku, we get Naruto, we get Luffy, we get like pretty much every shonen main character takes a little bit of inspiration from Goku. You know,
I love Goku, bro.
he's
My
iconic.
guy, man.
He's iconic. I don't, bro. I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball Super though. Like
I don't. Oh my gosh, they butchered. They butchered Goku, bro.
they did, bro. They made him dumb as bricks. Like Goku's always been dumb, but like as an adult, he's dumb. But
He's
he's
mature
wise.
as heck, bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Like it's like he lacks some logic, but he's wise still though. Like
He's so, bro. When like I was rereading, not rereading. I rewatched Gohan versus Cell, and like when he saw Cell like about to blow up, you could see the turmoil in his head, and it's like, bro, Dragon Ball Super Goku is not doing that.
yeah,
Dragon Ball Super Goku is probably like laughing, bro, or something. Bro. That Goku, he looked at him, he thought to himself, he looked back at his friend, he said, "Goodbye, guys." He teleported to Cell. He had this whole speech to Gohan, bro, and he sacrificed himself. Like, bro,
that was lit.
oh, that's my go, bro. That's my go. DBS, bro. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Bro.
The worst part of DBS was him saying he didn't know what kissing is. I'm like,
Oh my
bro,
gosh.
you have 2 children, dog. Like, what do you mean, bro? Like, what do you mean? Like that stuff like that makes no sense to me. And like, I also didn't like how he was willing to risk like all the universes blowing up just so he could fight people. Like,
He was not like that before, bro.
Yeah, like
he wasn't.
That's a little too far, you know. I don't like that. Didn't even seem
Like
like Goku.
he was kind of like that, like the Kid Buu thing, where he broke the Patara.
Yeah,
Like
true.
that was, you know what I'm saying? That's, it's weird. When you broke the Patara, it's like, oh yeah, so we're not about to do all that. Like let's just fight together. Then he's just like, in DBS, he's like, we're going to sacrifice literally everyone, just so I can fight, not to.
Yeah, that's nuts. And he didn't even care. Like Todo was like, bro, from our perspective, you are like a villain to everyone. And Goku's like, I don't care, bro. Let's throw hands. Like, this is fine, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know. It was Dragon Ball Super was cool, but it was just like kind of wild. And also like, Daima, did you watch Daima?
Nah.
Yeah, did you hear like the
I
transformation?
gotta like just. No, I've seen all the transformations. Of course, I was on Twitter, bro. I got
Oh, yeah.
spoiled. Like,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna like watch it through someday. But it didn't really interest me.
No, yeah, fair.
The
bro.
concept didn't interest me.
It was literally just like GT again, and
Literally GT.
and
We didn't get any fusions.
no fusions, and like the transformations legit make no sense. Like it doesn't really make sense how that fits into Super.
The storyline. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Vegeta has freaking Super Saiyan 3, bro. Okay, bro.
yeah, and just never used it, never spoke about it. Like like Goku's transformations don't make any sense because he has like scenes in Super where he's like, oh yeah, Super Saiyan 3, that's my strongest form. You know, I don't have anything after that. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they add like a Daima 2 and they like just explain why they never use those forms in Super. Like it really wouldn't be hard. They could just add like one line of dialogue like, yeah, these forms are too draining, let's not use those anymore. They're like, all right, bet. That's something like that, you know. That would totally do it.
But yeah,
But yeah, bro, I think that's about everything, man. Was there anything else you wanted to say before we close out the stream?
nah.
Yeah, we pretty much covered everything, bro. So, everyone in the chat, dude, thank you for tuning in. Thank you everybody for your comments, bro. If you want to continue like these discussions, feel free to hop into the Discord I have for this channel. I'll post it in the description to this video. Like people are in there debating every day. Like a lot of people you saw in the chat are in there every day, like just debating, having discussions and stuff. So feel free to continue the discussions there. And sorry, did you want to say something, Russ?
Nah, I'm lagging.
Oh,
I mean, your voice was lagging for me, but you could continue talking.
oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, that's everything we wanted to say, guys. So yeah, that's everything. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.